梦想是什么？
梦想就像箭靶子，如果连箭靶子也找不到的话，你每天拉弓有什么意义？
别在意别人的看法，你是谁，只有你自己说了才算。
人类的幸福和欢乐在于奋斗，而最有价值的是为理想而奋斗。
为什么一定要赢这次？我没有想赢，我只是不想输。
起飞，起飞！
我们不是做生意的，但是我们一定要保本，这合作是我们的基础。
有我不有剑。
38633指出，38633，全速降临。
党员同志，24小时待命，急速扩大兵区，
顶不住也要顶。
都准备好了没有？准备好了，行动！是。
这小小中国广东的，就是我们的下一代人了。
铁血今犹在，山河已无恙，向中国人民志愿军忠烈致敬。
我们要证明给他们所有人看，中国行。
顶住！苏炳添冲刺！苏炳添冲走了历史。
越人可以发了！
总是时刻准备着的心情，满腔热情一往无前，光阴里来相聚。
各部门准备。
从星辰大海到鸡毛蒜皮，故事不论大小，都是给生活的惊喜。
神探马里搭档高效无敌，红姐儿倒转慢从香港来到这里。
欢迎来到北影节。
葛大爷，请继续不老传奇，期待你在那亮眼的献给影迷。吴京兄弟身材依旧犀利，几位导演合体拍出好电影，座无虚席。演技十八火树人气秘密，在他旁边坐着各位来自草原的兄弟。欢迎各位领导来到这里，要不等等我们一起去看场电影，了解一下未来的大方向，好给投资人看看下个戏的 PPT。
我们看过太多电影，见识了超越时代的神奇，无与伦比的美丽，追逐着不朽传奇的身影。无论生活或荧幕，优秀的故事都会被铭记。回首看看周围，还有太多太多期待的眼睛。
在灿烂的光阴里，我们给世界创造美妙相遇。艺术道路前行，并不孤独相逢，还有我和你。忘不了的故事，
Now let's welcome the moderator of the 12th Beijing International Film Festival to come on the stage. Dear leaders and guests, and our audience, good evening. Tonight, we are gathering by the Yanxi Lake in this mysterious valley for the 12th Beijing International Film Festival's opening ceremony.
Let's welcome filmmakers from around the world to the 12th Beijing International Film Festival opening ceremony. Hello, 大家好，我是中央广播电视总台。
I am moderator from CMG, Tian Wei. I'm from Beijing TV, anchor Li Yangwei. Hello everyone, also from Beijing TV, anchor Sun Yang. Nice to meet you, I am actress Yao Chen, and I'm actor Chen Jianbing. Welcome everyone. We would need your big hands for tonight to welcome the representative from the host country of the 12th Beijing International Film Festival, also Ambassador of Argentina to China, Mr. Gustav Navarre. Hello everyone, I'm Argentina Ambassador to China, Niu Wangdao, Gustav Navarre. I'm pleased to be here. When there is a friend from afar, isn't it a pleasant thing? So I'm very pleased to speak here on behalf of the 12th Beijing International Film Festival for this great feat. Shadows and lights are interwoven. Tonight, all the movie lovers are gathering together to usher in the new chapter for the 12th Beijing International Film Festival. The moviegoers light up this whole world. The people who love films, please come to Beijing to watch the best movies in this world. If you're the lights, please light up the way path. And if you're the shadows, let's walk shoulder by shoulder. To establish the platform of communication and build a highland of movies, we're holding the 12th Beijing International Film Festival to gather together all the film lovers. We invite you to watch best movies in Beijing. Through the movie season, we would love to introduce more foreign friends to China. I prefer China and the Chinese people. There will be opening ceremony, the red carpet, the thematic forum, exhibition, movie carnival, the college students movie festival, closing ceremony, the award granting ceremony, and some other activities. For the first time, it is collaborating with Beijing Sports Movie Week to showcase the sports movies in China so that it could shine on the international stage. There will also be international moviegoers to participate in the jury of Tiantan Award in order to deliver diversity of movies. I'm pleased to attend the Beijing International Film Festival. To look back to 2021, there was 186 movies in Beijing and 60 were on the market. Among the top 10 box office movies, Beijing was among the top 3 in terms of the box office in China. We are very pleased to witness its growth.
Gather to celebrate our shared passion for cinema.
For people of the world to better understand the Chinese culture and arts and stories of Chinese people. Small successes rely on individuals, but for big successes, they rely on the mankind. I hope this festival would realize more dreams. We support industrial revival and build movie highland. We would try to write a new chapter of shadows and lights. We would encourage the integrated development of movies and finance and mount to a new step. The 12th Beijing International Film Festival have a positioning of the internationalization of Beijing and focus on the benefits of movies towards peoples in order to march on this new journey. together. Dear viewers, now let's give a big hand to the Minister of Publicity Department of Beijing, Mr. Mo Gaoyi, to deliver the remarks.
Let's welcome Mr. Mo Gaoyi, member of the Standing Committee and Minister of Publicity Department of Beijing Municipal Committee of CTC, Executive Vice Chairman of the Organizing Committee for the 12th Beijing International Film Festival. 有请。
Distinguished Minister Shen Haixiong and Director General Meng Xiangli, distinguished Jury Chair Li Xuejian, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, good evening. In this beautiful district of Huairou, we are gathering by the lake of Yanxi. We are witnessed by people of all circles of lives. On the event occasion of 12th Beijing International Film Festival. This is an annual Beijing journey for all filmgoers. We will gather in this great feat of shadows and lights. On behalf of Beijing Municipal People Committee and People's Government, we would love to give all our thanks and gratitude to all the jury members and the domestic and international guests who participated in today's opening ceremony. And for those who have been supportive for us, thank you very much. For the friends who love films and supported film development, greetings to you all. It's been 12 years, and this film festival has become a name card of the film culture development. On the occasion of the 100th anniversary of the CPC and the successful holding of Beijing 2022 Olympic Winter Games, Beijing Film Festival is working together with the era. We would love to describe a new era for national rejuvenation. With our creations, we give our all to our country, and we have produced many masterpieces. For example, the Battle of Changjing Lake and our Olympic Winter Games. With those impressive hero stories, we are writing a new story about the city of two Olympics. In 2021, the Beijing-made movies were among the top 3 in terms of domestic box office rankings. And with our development, we have conquered the shocks dealt by the COVID-19. We continue to revitalize the market drivers in terms of the number of screens, movie theaters, and seats. We have realized historical growth. There were 186 Beijing-made movies in 2021, accounting for 1/10 of the national total. The Chinese stories are becoming the mainstream stories on the screens. With innovation, we are lighting up the industrial momentum. We also have published the 14th Five-Year Plan Beijing Movie Development Plan, and we established the International Movie Taking Center. We are also developing the Huairou campus for Movie College. Last year, for the 9 domestically made movies with over 1 billion box offices, 8 were used to be shot or completed in Huairou. We have sustainable development. The movie industry development in Beijing is a miniature of the pickup of movie industry in China. Since the 18th National Congress, we are always guided by the Xi Jinping thoughts, so that the cultural functionality has been integrated into the capital city development in this new era. We identified the goal of building the movie highland so as to inject strong drivers to Beijing movie industry. In recent years, we have significantly extended the industrial chain of Beijing movies with some gathering of the fine talents, and the creativity has been released further. People are favoring movies and looking forward to more high-quality movies. The industry is embracing a bright future. We must ride along with this trend. This year marks the 20th Congress year, and Beijing has the confidence and capability to contribute more to building a strong country of films. The Film Highland establishment will be the carrier. Together with all moviegoers, we will march forward together to support high-quality growth of Chinese movies. There will be a lot of boutique projects in the movie sector, and we will undertake the key film projects at national level. And we respect the rules of arts by improving our service systems so that there will be bigger stage for the movie makers. We encourage people to be guided by the thoughts of this new era, to be more ambitious, persistent. With our industriousness and perspiration, we will further nourish the flower of movies, and we will push higher the level of movies and other new forms of arts. We will regularize our industry rules and try to nurture more talents. We will improve the policy guarantee system and improve our industrial chain optimization. We will encourage the full integration of movies and technologies. With the help of new generation information technology, we will unleash the industrial momentum. This year, the Tiantan Award has a total registration of 1,450 movies internationally, including 1,193 movies from 88 countries and regions. We have specially designed 9 thematic segments. For the first time, we have established across disciplines the meta-universe theme. We will continue the On Cloud Festival. We will enlarge our circle of friends so that this festival will be a platform of communication. In the future, we will give further play to the resources of the National Culture Center and take the fine movies as the catalyst to tell good Chinese stories. Ladies and gentlemen, the film festival is our home and is a great feat for all film lovers. When we embark on the mission and pursuits of Chinese movies and witness the excellence of those fine movies, we are joining hands together for the prosperous development of China as well. Finally, I wish a complete success to the 12th Beijing International Film Festival. Thank you. As we know, this year the host country is Argentina, which stands at the opposite end of China on the planet. So we do have to thank movies for taking us together. As is known to all, this year marks the 50th anniversary of diplomatic relationship between Argentina and China. Cultural cooperation further strengthens our strategic partnership as an integral part of it. I hope these well-known movies will bring us closer. I hope in the next few years, the Chinese audience could enjoy more Argentinian movies. Now, let's watch a video taken by Tristan Bauer.
Queríamos mandarles nuestro saludo, nuestras felicitaciones y nuestro agradecimiento también por la participación especial de Argentina en este 12 Festival Internacional de Cine de Beijing. Esto lo hacemos en medio de un acontecimiento muy importante como es el vínculo, la relación, los 50 años de relaciones entre nuestros dos países, China y Argentina, Argentina y China. Y también celebrando, conmemorando la decisión que han tomado nuestros presidentes Alberto Fernández, Xi Jinping, de declarar este año como año de la amistad y la cooperación entre Argentina y China. Celebramos también la participación como miembro del jurado de la gran directora argentina Lucrecia Martel, la verdad que una cineasta que nos llena de orgullo a todos y a todas. Estoy seguro que este evento va a servir para fortalecer más nuestros vínculos y para acercar la cinematografía argentina al pueblo chino. Por eso nuestro agradecimiento, nuestras felicitaciones y seguiremos trabajando como dos países hermanos.
其实啊，在今年的北京国际电影节当中，我们除了可以参加阿根廷主宾国的活动之外，还可以参加首次亮相北京国际电影节的北京国际体育电影周，可以在电影当中去感受双奥故事。
Let's make appointments through the movies to embrace our future. Looking back, those Beijing-made or created movies reflect the charm of Beijing. The biggest highlight is the movie called The Battle of Changjing Lake, which pushed the Chinese movies to a new height and manifested the Chinese spirit. Very well said. We will use our actions to implement the instructions of President Xi Jinping. Our motherland is our support, and heroes are the milestones. So, the eternal theme of Chinese movies is going to be about the heroes.
这场仗如果我们不打，就是我们的下一代要打。我们出生入死，就是为了他们不再打仗。一要加快反弹，前往长津湖战区，单向前进。
他们一定会呼叫增援，往后就越来越难打了。哪一场仗不难打？7连和9连配合。
那是我们的边界，祖国的方向。
新中国万岁！
新中国万岁！新中国万岁！
新中国万岁！
亲爱的朋友们，那在组委会特别荣誉环节，就让我们隆重的请出电影《长津湖》。
电影《长津湖》讲述的
is a story about the war against the U.S. aggression in North Korea. It tells the story about how the Chinese people safeguard world peace and justice. We hope that such Chinese value and Chinese spirit could be told to audience of all people in the world. This movie is going to be on the market in many more countries. I hope to hear more positive feedback. On the battlefield of the war against the U.S. aggression in North Korea, a lot of cultural and arts performers have played on behalf of the Chinese people's volunteers. This movie allows us to see the power of Chinese film goers, and let's give our best wishes to the heroes and those hero-themed movies. A lot of hero characters were framed in this movie. It's been over 1 year, so what are you feeling right now? I have a mixture of feelings. Like many audience said, when they walk out of the movie theater after watching this movie, and you look at the high-rise buildings and the lights in those windows, those are the surprises from the movies, and those are the reality that interacts with the movie. Reality is the further extension of our movies. It's really my honor to be part of this movie, and to all of the heroes and volunteers who once fought in those wars, respect to you all. This prosperous world is what you have been fighting for. Now, I especially present to you 2 VIP guests. They are also the cutest people in our hearts. One used to fight in the battle from 116th Division of CPV, Mr. He Zunguang. He is already 91 years old this year. Another one used to win the Grade 3 award, Mei Menzao, who is also 90 years old this year. "72 years ago, the war in North Korea, which I participated, I was only 17 years old. I wore a rifle on my shoulders, but I was ambitious. I fought throughout this war, and we won, and I returned. After 72 years, I'd love to thank the crew members. You have shot such an excellent, soul-touching, and thrilling movie. Many thanks to you. I also love to thank the audience who favored this movie. Why? Because you are still remembering those cute people. You are putting in your mind the heroes of CPB. Their victories, their achievements, and their sacrifices were all remembered. In this movie, you once said out loud the wishes of Chinese people. We prefer peace, but we never shy away from wars. If at any time we were bullied, I would be more than happy to carry the rifle again on the battlefield. Thank you, Mr. Mei. Mr. He, tonight you see so many filmmakers. What do you want to share? I'm in my 90s. I have already relayed my baton to the new generation, and I hope the young people will do far more better than us. The future belongs to you. Now let's welcome the champion of the Olympic Winter Games, Gao Tingyu and Xi Guanghu.
特别喜欢这个电影。
I love this
以前我
movie.
觉得“英雄”这两个字是很大的词，今天看到两位老爷爷之后才知道，原来英
Today, I
雄
see the
是
two
很真
gentlemen.
的人。
Heroes
是因为有了他
were
们
real
在冰天
human
雪地里
beings
的奋勇拼
because
搏
of their
还有
sacrifice.
我们今天在冰雪赛场上的尽情的释放，让国歌奏
Now
响，让国旗
we can
飘起。
enjoy the peace, and the national anthem is singing and ringing in our hearts.
在今年的北京冬奥会上，我为祖国赢得了一块金牌，一块银牌。
This year, I won the 1 gold medal and 1 silver medal for our motherland. I still remember the moment when I jump up. I can hear the wind whistling by my ears. At that moment, I felt I was supported up by the motherland. That's why I fly higher.
都是强大的祖国。我希望英雄们能够看到，
I hope
这盛世
heroes
如你们所愿。
could see this day.
请放心的把祖
And
国
please be
交给我们
reassured
吧。
that we hold this
我
baton.
们会让民族复兴的梦想变
We
成
would
现实。
realize the dream of national rejuvenation.
每当您想起战友的时候，
Whenever you
会
think
做点
about
什么呢？
your colleagues and counterparts,
想起战友
what would you do?
我就
I
唱歌
sing. Heroes are never far from us. Through the screens, they're gathering all with us. We hope we could never fail the ancestors, and let the Milky Way be the place that we remember.
一颗两颗星火照亮整个山海错落，山海才如此磅礴，奔腾着。三颗四颗青春点燃袅袅人间烟火，人间才如此鲜活，灿烂热爱着。满天的星星流转起落，默默地守护所有光明磊落。柔柔的光辉穿过黑夜，横跨过云雾，一颗一颗，一颗一颗汇成银河。一颗两颗真心感动多少季节片刻，季节才如此恩泽，开出花朵。三颗四颗信念滚烫，每首生命之歌，生命才如此执着，用力追求着。满天的星星流转起落，默默地守护所有光明磊落。柔柔的光辉穿过黑夜，横跨过云雾，一颗一颗，一颗一颗汇成银河。满天的星星流转起落，默默地守护，永远光明磊落。柔柔的光辉穿过黑夜，横跨过云雾，一颗一颗，一颗一颗汇成银河，指引着你我。一颗两颗三颗四颗，看啊，星星在闪烁。
Thank you, Li Yuchun. Dear viewers, welcome to the 12th Beijing International Film Festival opening ceremony. Let's watch the best movies in Beijing, and we prepared a clip So let's learn something about the Tiantan Award and the composition of the jury. Chinese actor, 40 years of experience in Chinese film sector with over 50 awards, who used to perform Yang Shanzhou in Jiao Yu Lu, and also The Emperor and the Assassin. His characters left a deep impression, big or small, and his performance is quite representative. Guo Fan, Chinese director, screenwriter, and supervisor, who won the Best Director of the 35th Beihua Award, who has once directed the famous movies like Wandering Earth, which won multiple awards in the 9th Beijing Film Festival, who is like the typical fantasy movies in China. British director and producer, award winners of 2 Oscar and 16 Emmy. And since 2013, he started to shoot the movies about China to record the social changes and stories of normal Chinese people. Lucrecia Mattel, Argentine director, screenwriter, and producer, who used to be the female player in the Argentina film sector. She has directed many famous movies like Zama and Cliff Walkers. Italian director and producer, who once won the 78th Venice Film Festival Special Award. His movies like Gift 4 Times, Holes, and Trees were very well received. Chinese actress and director, whose representatives are like Gang Deqin, 青春派, and Cliff Walkers. And she used to be the jury member for several times. Chinese director and actor, who used to be the Kung Fu player, and now he is one of the most famous directors in China. In 2017, his self-directed movie won a lot of nominates, and he also participated in the film shooting of the Battle of Changjing Lake, and he broke the record of box office in China as well. Now let's give our warmest applause to the jury chief, Li Xuejian.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Mr. Li Xuejian, the Tiantan Award Jury President. 有请。
It's really my pleasure, together with everyone, at this special time. After all, at this special time, to hold the film festival is really a rare opportunity. I have some special bond with Beijing International Film Festival. In 2012, during the second film festival, I used to be the honoree. And on the 8th film festival, I was the presenter. And this year, on the 12th film festival opening ceremony, I am the jury member. In 2012 and 2022, that's about 10 years difference. I seldom became the presenter or jury before, but this year I would love to take it seriously. Thank you, Mr. Li. Next, let's give the floor to the jury member, Guo Fan, 柯文思、秦海璐 and Wu Jing.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the jury member of the Tiantan Award. welcome Clark, Chen Hailu, and Wu Jing.
Hello everyone, I am Wu Jing back again. At my doorstep, I have to play different roles. It's really my pleasure to have this opportunity to learn from the excellent filmmakers in China and abroad. I'm quite looking forward to the scenes, especially the touching scenes and reflective scenes. I hope the Chinese movies could display the Chinese spirit. I look forward to the integrated international movies.
Let's welcome Ms. Chen Hailu, actress, playwright, and director. 有请.
Hello everyone, I am Qin Hailu. Movies are the dreams in our hearts. We all hold our dreams. Tonight, our filmmakers are gathering together in Beijing around the jury members, especially the chief of jury Li Xuejian. We would love to create a better world.
Documentary filmmaker and director of feature films. Please.
Hi everyone. I'm Malcolm Clark. I've been living and working in China now for almost 10 years. And during the time I've been here, I've watched this film festival grow in stature and importance to truly become an international event attracting the work of the world's most interesting and provocative directors. I'd like to offer my congratulations to the festival organizers, to my fellow jury members, and to all the filmmakers whose work will be celebrated here tonight. Thank you all very much.
Let's welcome Mr. Guo Fan, director.
Hello everyone, my name is Guo Fan. Imagination is the original driver of the social progress and technological development, and also the original driver of all artistic creations. I look forward to more movie works from this film festival with imagination. There are two international jury members, Matteo and Flamentino. Now let's watch videos.
Sono Michelangelo Frammartino ed è un onore per me essere parte della 12ª edizione del Pechino Film Festival come membro della giuria. Il Pechino Film Festival è un grande evento internazionale che permette ad autori di tutte le nazioni di incontrarsi. E del resto il linguaggio cinematografico è un linguaggio universale che supera frontiere, supera confini. Dentro la sala cinematografica siamo tutti uguali. E allora, partecipate numerosi alla 12ª edizione del Pechino Film Festival e un caro saluto dall'Italia.
Hola, mi nombre es Lucrecia Martel, soy directora de cine, estoy en Salta, que es en las antípodas de la ciudad de Shillong, en China, es decir que Argentina está en las antípodas de China, lo cual seguramente significa algo que no sabemos. Del Festival de Beijing y ser parte de este jurado, y tengo muchas expectativas a ver qué vamos a ver y bueno, que tengan un buen festival.
那接下来，让我们用最热烈的掌声，有请评委会主席李雪健先生致辞。
Chief Li Xuejian again.
Let's welcome the jury president, Mr. Li Xuejian. 有请。
Films represent the name card of a country. It exhibits the soul of a nation. Filmgoers have an honorable mission and responsibility. In this year's film festival, there will be 16 entrants from China and abroad to be selected. And those movies are oriented to all filmmakers in the world and all audience of the world. During the selection, we will never forget the following principles, which are the harmony of man and nature and the pursuit of beauty for all, and march forward with one heart and one soul. These principles are quite good. Thank you. Under your leadership, I believe that our jury will select those excellent film works. Thank you again, jury members. The film goers and filmmakers' persistence will become the lights on the screen. Now let's welcome Jeff Zhang to sing a song, Love is Just a Word.
Now, Jeff Zhang with the song Love is More Than Just a Word. 有请。
拨开天空的乌云，像蓝丝绒一样美丽。我为你翻山越岭，却无心看风景。我想你身不由己，每个年头有新的梦境。但愿你没忘记，我永远保护你。不管风雨的打击，全心全意，两个人相互辉映，光芒胜过夜晚繁星。我为你翻山越岭，却无心看风景。我想你鼓足勇气，凭爱的地图散播讯息。但愿你没忘记，我永远保护你，从此不必再流浪找寻。爱就一个字，我只说一次，你知道我只会用行动表示，承诺一辈子，守住了坚持，付出永远不会太迟。爱就一个字，我只说一次，恐怕听见的人勾起了相思。任时光飞逝，搜索你的影子，让你幸福我愿一世。相互辉映，光芒胜过夜晚繁星。我为你翻山越岭，却无心看风景。我想你鼓足勇气，凭爱的地图散播讯息。但愿你没忘记，我永远保护你，从此不必再流浪找寻。爱就一个字，我只说一次，你知道我只会用行动表示，承诺一辈子，守住了坚持，付出永远不会太迟。爱就一个字，我只说一次，恐怕听见的人勾起了相思。任时光飞逝，搜索你的影子，让你幸福我愿一世。爱就一个字，我 我只说一次，你知道我只会用行动表示，承诺一辈子，守住了坚持，付出永远不会太迟，爱就一个字，我只说一次，恐怕并肩的人勾起了相思，任时光飞逝，搜索你的影子，让你幸福是我一生在乎的事。
您现在正在收看的是在中国北京
you are watching the 12th Beijing International Film Festival.
北京国际电影节开幕式。
In the spring breeze, I'm really pleased, together with everyone in Huairou district of Beijing, to witness the honor and dreams of the new generation of filmmakers. Now, let's present you Xie Fei and Kara Hui.
Of the first group for the official selections of the 12th Beijing International Film Festival, Xie Fei and Hui Yinghong. 有请。
Hello
大家
there.
好，我是一辈子爱
I
看
love
电
to
影、
watch
拍
movies,
电影，一
shoot
辈子爱
movies,
教
and
电
teach
影的
about
老师
movies. My name is
谢飞。
Xie Fei. Hello everyone.
我是爱演电影，
I have
爱
been
看电
loving
影，
to
愿意将
act
一生
in
奉
movies
献给中国电影
and
的
dedicate
惠
myself
红。
to Chinese movies. My name is Kara Hui.
老师啊，
Dear
我
Mr.
刚
Xi,
听到了，还有2
I
天
heard
就是你
that
80
2 days
岁
later
生日
it's gonna
了
be your
我在这里呢
80-year birthday.
先恭祝老
So,
师
an
生日
early
快乐
happy birthday to
身
you,
体健康
and I hope you healthy and sound.
电影
Thank you.
节就是给青
The
年
film
电影人
festival
给新作品进行加油鼓
is
励
an
推广的一
encouragement
个活
to
动。
the young
我
people.
在北京电影学院教书
I have been
很多年
teaching
今天
about
上午
movies
我
for
们很
years.
多
This
校友
morning, a
又
lot
到
of
了
my
怀柔
alumni
电影学院的
visited
新校
our
区
new
进行了
campus
参观。
in
北
Huairou
京电影
district.
节几年前吧，我来过，
I've
给我了伯乐奖。
been to
所以
the
我很
Beijing
愿意在
International
这
Film
次
Festival
电影节
before,
再
and
来
I
出
was
席
awarded.
推荐
So I'm
新的
happy
影片
to recommend
咱
new
们推
movies
荐
this
的
year.
影片
What are we
是什么呢？
recommending
那我
today?
们一起
Now
看
let's
看
watch
大
the
屏幕
screen.
吧。
印度刺客 Sardar Udham， 印度 India。从旁遮普到伦敦，在
From
南幸存者
Punjab
辛
to
格踏上
London
异国的土地，开始了对殖民者长达20
There were 21 years of revenge to the colonists.
Unrest， 瑞士 Switzerland。瑞士导演
The Swiss director's new work. With irony, it tells the story about the 19th century, about a small town that made the watches.
我们的家园，犹他马、玻利维亚、乌拉圭、法国、Bolivia、Uruguay、France。站在生活了一辈子
On the piece of land that they lived for their lifetime, their homes are collapsing. Should they leave or should they stay?
海的尽头是草原 ，In search of lost time， 中国 ，China。根据3000孤儿
According
入
to
内
the
蒙
true
的真实
story
历
of
史事件
3,000 orphans in Inner Mongolia, the embrace of the grassland allowed the unfamiliar faces to become families, which go beyond just a blood bond. Now, let's welcome the second group of selectors, Shen Teng and Ma Li.
Let's welcome the promoter of the second group for the official selection of the 12th Beijing International Film Festival, Shen Teng and Ma Li. 有请。
Hello everyone. I am Shen Teng.
大家好，我是开心麻花
Hello
的演
everyone.
员
My
马
name
丽
is。Ma Li.
腾哥，
I have a question to you. Are you losing weight? Yes, I think it's because Gangzi has been eating too much. I heard that many audience who watched Moonman laughed and cried, and many kids loved it. The kids love the character of kangaroo called Gangzi. The Moonman is still on show, so we recommend you to support us in the movie theaters. I have watched this movie for 3 times, so I can speak on behalf of the audience. I would love to thank Shen Teng for creating such a unique character called Du Guyue. Now, back to the topic. We would love to recommend the second group of entrants. Please watch the screen.
速度与爱情 Fast and Feel Love 泰国 Thailand 他是竞技场
He
上的
has
赢
been
家
a winner on the racing lanes, and he's speedy, but in life he's a failure. The biggest failure is about winning back his girlfriend.
一个不愿观看泰坦尼克号的盲人 The blind man who did not want to see Titanic 芬兰 Finland 盲人的世界里
In the world of the blind man, sound is unique. When a blind man steps out of his home, a dangerous journey begins.
好老板 The Good Boss 西班牙 Spain 西班牙国宝级演员哈维尔·巴登出演顶级虚伪好老板，为达目的花招百出，7天时间能否瞒天过海
Can he complete the mission in 7 days' time and create a miracle?
追月 Off the Stage 中国 China 越剧名演员曾经给家人带来无法弥补的伤
An
害
opera performer has been hurting her family, and in her late years, he went back to his family because of a disease.
有请第12届北京国际电影节
Now let's welcome the selectors of the third group of entrants: 王祖蓝、张天爱、齐溪。
Now let's welcome the promoter for the third group of official selections for the 12th Beijing International Film Festival. Wang Zulan, Zhang Tianai, and Qi Xi. 有请。
Hello, my name is Wang Zulan. Hello, I'm actress Zhang Tianai. My name is Qi Xi. I would love to thank organizing committee for putting me together with these 2 beautiful ladies. Zulan, being gentle is not just about a character and personality, it's a capability. For example, the nurses are gentle, and also the gentle person could be an intern in my movie Like I Belong to You. The good movies like Nice View is a good example. We're going to present you the power of gentleness in those third group of entrants. Please watch the screen.
全职 full time 法国 France 工作面试当天遇到交
On
通
their
系统
work,
罢工
the
这可
transportation
难
system
不得生母
collapsed,
亲
so a
生
single
活将他
mom
磨练成
was
经
facing
验丰
difficulty.
富的战
She
士
was a warrior in life.
真正的家人 The family 法国 France 被领养的孩
The
子和养母
adopted
陷入两
child
难境地
and the mother were in a dilemma. When this relationship was declared to the end legally, they finally became a family.
真女热线 Call Jane 美国 The United States 一群没有血缘关系、来自不同阶层的女性
Women from
为
different
了获得对
classes
自己的决定权
were
而互助
demanding their decision power. They fought for the power, and they were proud of being a woman.
妈妈 中国 China， 85岁母亲和65岁
and
女
the
儿
65-year-old daughter entered into their late years. The Alzheimer's disease of the daughter bring the two women together. They are echoing each other.
有请第12届
Now let's
北京
welcome
国际电影
the
节第
fourth
4组
group
入围影片推
of
荐
promoters, 葛优、王俊凯。
Let's welcome the promoter of the 4th group for the official selection of the 12th Beijing International Film Festival, Ge Yu and Wang Junkai. 有请。
大家好，我呢有老年卡。
I have the old man's card, and I am veteran actor Ge Yu. Today, to be on the stage of the film festival, I would love to recommend you a new movie with my performance. And I played as Wang Zhantuan in the new movie called Hedgehog. Hello everyone. I am a young actor Wang Junkai. In the movie of Hedgehog, I played as Zhou Zheng. So we two are relatives. What is this movie about? A big family in northeastern China have a lot of families. Me and Wang Junkai are good friends without the difference of age. Zhou Zheng and Wang Zhantuan characters in this movie are real friends beyond ages, so we too are the concerns of our big family. Today, we gather here on the stage. We would love to thank Movies and Beijing International Film Festival for putting us together. Now let's enter into the fourth group of entrants of the Tiantan Award. Before that, I have a question. Do you know about the ideas of Tiantan Award? Of course, harmony of man and nature, pursuit of beauty for all. That's right. That's very Chinese and very beautiful. Let's shoot good Chinese movies and tell good Chinese stories. The fourth group of entrants of the 12th Beijing International Film Festival is about true love.
回西藏 Kong and Jagme 中国 China 青
A
年
young
干部劳
Kajia,
孔在援
Mr.
藏过程
Kong,
中与
was
藏友
supporting
九
Tibet
美结下
development,
深厚
and he
友谊
made friendship with
亲
Jiumei.
心踏遍每一寸土地见证了人们
They
所付出
witnessed
的一
the
切
dedication of the locals.
安纳托利亚豹 Anatolian leopard 土耳其波兰德国丹麦 Turkey Poland Germany Denmark 一座土耳其动物园即将被改造为
A
游乐场
Turkish zoo is about to be changed to be a playground. A leopard is missing, but no one can prove that it's lost.
杰伊比姆 J Beam 印度 India 男子陷入冤假错
A man
人权律师
is
为其伸
gripped
张正义
by a false
平民
case.
视角展示
From
历
an
史
ordinary
的厚度
person's angle, it reflects history.
入学考试 The exam 德国伊拉克卡塔尔 Germany Iraq Qatar 一对伊拉克
A
库尔
pair
德姐妹渴望
of
通过考试
Iraqi
改
sisters
变命运
took the
却
exams
因
to
为一
change
次
their
次携手
destiny,
作弊陷
but
入更深的
they fall into a lot more difficulties.
观众朋友们，第12届北京国际电影节入围影片至此
That's
全
all
部
about
推介完毕。
the
让我们
entrance of
期
the
待
12th
所有影
Beijing
片在未来
International
几
Film
天
Festival.
精
Let's
彩
look
的
forward
角逐当
to
中
the competition
创出
of all of those entrants.
天人合一，美美与
The
共
principles of
是天
Tiantan
童奖核心
Award
价值
are the
那该如
harmony
何
of
理
man
解
and
这其
nature
中
and the
蕴藏
pursuit
的
of
思想
beauty
之
for
美
all.
文化
How
之
to
美
reflect
艺
the
术之
beauty
美
of arts, ideas,
下
and
面就来
culture.
听
Now
一
let's
听易
listen
公子
to
带来的议论光影中的传统文化。
the stories
Now
of
let's
traditional
welcome Yi
culture.
Gongzi. She will explain to us how traditional Chinese culture shines in movies. 有请。
Hello everyone, I am Yi Gongzi. I have been promoting the popular arts for 10 years. It's really my pleasure to stand here. As a pure film lover, I would love to share with you about traditional culture in movies. When I was assigned this topic, I had an idea in my mind. That's about the story of little tadpoles searching for their mother. We've heard about this fairy tale since we were young, when they were changed and adapted into movies. We saw the water ink paintings represented by the works of Qi Baishi. Those two shrimps are from the works of Qi Baishi to restore the genuinity of the movements of the shrimp. We have to reflect the trueness of the shrimps. That's why on the head we can see there is a special treatment of black color. That's to showcase the hardness of the head of the shrimp. And also we can feel the water flow in the image. So the water ink painting make this show very vivid. And this is the first water ink animation movie in this world. And not just that story. If we look at the history of Chinese movies, we could see a lot of representation of traditional Chinese culture. For example, the Grandmaster director Carl Y. Wang used bagua and martial arts to reflect the power of martial arts. The martial arts is about an ancient Chinese philosophy. We can see ourselves, see heaven and the earth, and see our lifetime. Another good example is Flying Swords of Dragon Gate. The director allows us to see the swordplay, and the big heroes are acting for people and for the nation. That's the Chinese romance. Another good example is about the Demon Cat legend. I heard that director Chen Kaige proposed the words for the aesthetics of this movie called the center of the intellectuals. That is an atmosphere. It's an aesthetic idea unique to China, but it's very abstract. How to deliver that visually to our audience? So now we are seeing the extreme feat. It's like a painting scroll unfolded to us. With the green mountains and waters from the Royal Academy, this scenery was depicting the atmosphere, showing to us the freedom, romance of people in that era. Sometimes I do feel that movies are creating dreams. In the limited time of the movies, every audience is brought to another world, and we see our shadows in other people's stories. So in this beautiful dream of movies, we rely on the 5,000 years of Chinese civilization. Chinese movies are becoming a new key for people in the world to open into the house of traditional Chinese culture. I love the theme of this year's festival. With a common heart, let's march forward together. People who march on the journey will finally arrive, and the 5,000 years of traditional Chinese culture light up numerous lamps. With the lamps, there will be people behind it, and we are lighting up traditional culture. With those slim lights, there will be long-standing hopes, and as long as we remember, and there will be an echo.
你是岁月长河，星火燃起的天空。我是仰望着，就把你唱成歌。你是我之所来，也是我心之所归。世间所有路都将与你相逢，而我将爱。 天，我愿活成你的愿，愿不忘了，愿永忘了这盛世每一天。舅舅那个艳阳天来哟，18岁的哥哥呀坐在河边，东风呀吹的那个风车转啊，颤抖花儿香啊，麦苗儿鲜。舅舅那个艳阳天来哟，18岁的哥哥呀上马骏来踩，风车呀跟着那个东风转啊，哥哥惦记着呀笑盈脸，只要你不把我一脸忘呀，只要你胸配红花呀回家转，只要你胸配红花呀回家转。花儿为什么这样红？为什么这样红？哎，红的好像那燃烧的火，它象征着纯洁的友谊和爱情。哎，红的好像燃烧的火，它象征着纯洁的友谊和爱情。长山河嘞，这边长来那边喝，山歌好比春江水嘞，不怕滩险弯又多，弯又多，长山河嘞，这边长来那边喝，山歌好比春江水嘞，不怕滩险弯又多，弯又多，不怕滩险弯又多，弯又喝中国茶，看中国画，看一幅冬奥的画，在中国笔怎么下？喝中国茶，看中国画，还拿百川天地在工笔中灼灼生花。喝中国茶，看中国画，看一种奥运的美，在中国风怎么刮？冰雪奇幻的山水写1000遍万画，祖辈穿越有功，自远方来的手札。喝中国茶，看中国画。
Dear audience, welcome to the 12th Beijing International Film Festival's opening ceremony. In every film festival, in addition to a lot of excellent entrants, in the opening ceremony, there will be also several representative movies. Last year, the opening movie was The Battle of the Lake of Changjing. What about this year? Now, let's stay tuned with the opening movie of this year's festival. Let's watch the screen. In the end of 1950s, natural disasters were plaguing. They affected people in Yangtze River Delta, flushed to a lot of cities, and numerous orphans flushed to Inner Mongolia and other cities. And Inner Mongolia is embracing those orphans. So this is a journey about finding family. Through half a nation, from Eastern City to Inner Mongolia grassland, this man is looking for his younger sister. This is a relay of life. The orphans away from their hometown meet the kind and hospitable shepherds, and a lot of conflicts were diffused.
亲爱的朋友们，现在我们的身边
Now with us, this is the crew of the movie The Search of Lost Time. Let's welcome producer Bai Jie, director Dong Sheng, actor Chen Baoguo, actress Ma Su, actor A Yunda, actress Luo Yichun, actor Ding Chengxin, and Ba Dema. Welcome here. I am the director of this movie, Dong Sheng. This movie is meaningful for me. My grandmother was in Mongolia, so when I went back to shoot this movie, I felt the bond between me and this place. I would love to thank the Mongolian movie group and Bai Jie. This movie is about a story in history. It's about big love. I was touched by this movie, and I believe all audience will love this movie. Please support us. Thank you, Dong Sheng. And next, I would love to ask Bai Jie, what's the reason for you to invest in such a movie? Hello, I am Bai Jie from Inner Mongolian Movie Studio. The movie The Search for Lost Time is based on the story in Inner Mongolia, grassland. 3,000 orphans used to be adopted by different ethnic groups in Inner Mongolia. This topic could be shot is the dream of all filmmakers, and it's also the pride of Inner Mongolians. At the end of that video, Mr. Chen Baoguo had a very touching expression on his face. What's your character about? My task in this movie was to find my long-lost younger sister in the grassland, and this is my younger sister. I am actress Ba Dema. In this movie, I played as the younger sister of Mr. Chen Baoguo. When I was young, I was adopted by the father and mother on the grassland. In the end, my biological older brother found me. That's a story about love. And this is my younger me. I am actress Luo Yichun. In the movie, I had a new home and new family. And this is my mother. Hello everyone, I am her mother. I am actress Ma Su. Even though we do not share the blood relationship, I look at her as my real daughter, and this is my husband, Yide'er. I am actor A Yunda, playing as Yide'er, and this is my daughter in this movie. I taught her to ride a horse, to sing, and beside me, that's a friend of my daughter in this movie. I am Ding Chengxin, and in this movie I also play as an orphan. And this young girl is a good friend of mine in this movie. If you ask me about what I learned from this movie, I have 3 points to make. The first thing is, in my first movie, I met director Dong Sheng. He was very helpful. On the side, he taught me very patiently. And even though I was at my low time, he would help me to get out of it. And second of all, I learned how to ride a horse a little bit. And third, I learned some Mongolian language. So you did learn a lot. Mr. Chen Baoguo.
那这一次又是什么样的原因让您
What
拍摄了
made
这
you
样的一部电影呢？
play in this movie?
可以说呀，这个海的尽头是草原。
Honestly,
是一
The
部呢
Search
我
of
一
Lost
直在
Time
等待着
is a movie I've been waiting for years.
一个故事。其实我一直在等待着。
I've been waiting. Maybe that's the mentality of all actors and actresses. We are all waiting for a touching role. To wait is the only thing we need to do. And I believe in the special bond. And I finally welcomed this opportunity. Mr. Dongsheng invited me to play this part. And finally, we cooperated. This is a memorable experience. To be part of this crew is a happy thing for an actor like me. There is one scene in this movie when my character suffered from heavy disease. On the vast land of the grassland, the stars in the sky seemed to be very close to him. The cosmos is grand, and a human being is small. And that character could feel the big love bestowed on him. I believe when you walk into the movie theater and saw that scene, you will share this feeling. And I know you share the same nickname with Dongsheng. That's why I say this is a special bond. You go, Mr. Er. We have a nickname called Xiaobao in Chinese. So we met because of some special bond, and we look forward to this movie. If Dongsheng, Chen Baoguo, and Yunda are asked to speak of one reason to recommend this movie, what would it be? The Search of Lost Time shows the vast human heart and love of a nation. It shows us the shining soul. The grassland and the rivers are all about an impressive story. It's worth a watch. This is my first movie in my life, just like Ding. And I feel, as a daddy, I am happy in this movie. It tells about the big love of the last generation. To all of our spectators, I would love to sing a Mongolian folk song with Madame Ba. President Xi Jinping used to stress that those good deeds are the most touching things, and the good values can influence people. So let the power of truth, beauty, and kindness fill our way forward and gather more positive energy. Now let's give a big hand to the Vice Minister of Central Department of Publicity and the Party Secretary of CMG, Mr. Shen Haixiong, to deliver the opening remark.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Mr. Shen Haixiong, Deputy Minister of the Publicity Department of the CPC Central Committee, President of China Media Group, and Chairman of the Organizing Committee for the 12th Beijing International Film Festival. 有请。
尊敬的莫高一部长、李雪健主席
and Mr. Li Xuejian, Ambassador Niu Wang Dao, Respected ladies and gentlemen, tonight we are gathered for movies. Movies were born even 30 years earlier than TV series. In the past 120 years' history, movies have been refreshing our lives, bringing warmth and power. In face of the pandemic, Chinese movies are reviving. The total box office and the number of screens in China are still number one in the world. The film festival is here with us as scheduled. Let's unite to face the challenge. A good movie may represent a successful culture industry. Internationally, the operation of the entire industrial chain has become a very mature model in the movie market. Beijing Universal Studio, as the first Universal Studio in China, offers us immersive experience and releases the unique charm of integrated development. The Chinese movies are opening up, and the Beijing movie industry is seeing a lot of good movie works. CMG, together with Beijing, Shanghai, Changchun, and Hainan Island, host 4 film festivals together. Those 4 are of special features and they reinforce each other. Beijing International Film Festival, since its founding, has exhibited its historical atmosphere and international influence. It showcases its unique charm, especially by relying on the 4-center status of Beijing. CMG supported and witnessed the booming of Chinese movies in this new era. For CMG, an excellent movie is how we can realize high-quality growth. We target at fine and high-quality works on the screen, and we take the strategy of 5G plus 4K and plus 8K. We adhere to the creative philosophy of arts plus technologies. We hope to create excellent TV series and news and documentaries and cultural activities. We hope to keep improving our artistic level and the satisfaction level of our audience. CMG is benchmarking with the excellent movies so that throughout the whole chain, we could create fine works in all directions and cover all fields. In the meantime, CMG is producing 4K high-resolution movies called Celebrating the 70th Anniversary of China. And together with the excellent TV series, we are creating the epoch-level movie called Crossing Over the Yalu River. We are joining hands with the movie sector, and we have generated great results. When we benchmark with movies, we also benefit ourselves, and we are also endeavoring to support Chinese movie industry. This autumn harvesting season is upcoming. The filmmakers will harvest together in Huairou district of Beijing. Entrusted by the organizing committee, now I declare that the 12th Beijing International Film Festival is opened. Thank you, Minister Shen. Please take your seat.
Thank you very much, Mr. Shen Haishu.
Dear friends, at this moment, the filmmakers are standing at a new starting point and marching towards a new goal. The world has one same heart because movies are beyond history and connect our friendship. 12 years of persistence witness our path of movies. Those movies have become the lights guiding us forward. The curtains are opened. Movies are our company, and movies write the new dream of strengthening our country. The shadows and lights build our dreams. Youth sing along on our path, and we share common destiny. We have one heart and one mind. the movie makers walk together with this hero and let's embrace the 20th National Congress with excellent movie works. So, in a song, let's open the 12th Beijing International Movie Festival.
The wonderful journey of the 12th Beijing International Film Festival. 有请。
东临碣石，一观沧海，水河澹澹，山道松枝，树木丛生，百草丰茂，秋风萧瑟，洪波涌起。
记得我们一起坐在海边看天，还以为那就是最最遥远，却不知道你就要去向哪里，更不知道你一去不还。今天记得我们一起坐在海边看天，好像已过了千年万年。那天的大海天一样蓝，我们的地球阳光灿
Let's watch the best movies in Beijing. Dear friends, the 12th Beijing International Film Festival has completed its opening ceremony.
著名企业音乐电视展播，由北京太阳盛。